guys, you're welcome to my channel once again. So in this video we'll be teaching us how to make a petal sleeve, but first we have to go through the drafting of the basic sleeve. So here I'm using length 8, and what I'm calculating there is we to get our bicep cap length, we have to calculate our bust by 12 plus 1. So I'm using bust 34 in this video, so I'm dividing it by 12 plus 1, and it gave me 3.8. so I'm going to approximate it, which is going to be 4 altogether. So my bicep cap length is 4, so I'm going to rule that out. I'm going to roll it to a straight line. Then the next step, we are going to get the length. So to get the measurement for that side, we are going to, if you are familiar with pattern drafting, we are going to insert our chest line, and to get our chest line, we divide our bust by 6 plus 1.5. So for mine, it gave me 7 inches. So that's what I inserted. So I'm going to connect that 7 inches to my cap height. Then I will look for the midpoint. So when I place my tape rule, it gave me 8. So my midpoint will be 4 inches. And that's what I'm going to rule out there. Then from that point, I'm going to go up by ½ inch. Please notice how I'm placing my French curve and follow the same procedure. So I'm going to place my French curve in such a way that it's going to give me a fine curve. Then from that point, I'll do a straight line. So from the initial line that we got, we place our tape on that line again and go down by 0.25. Please notice how I'm placing my French curve again. Follow the same procedure. So I'm going to place my French curve that way, in such a way that is going to give me a S shape, and that's it for the upper part. Then we measure round sleeve, and for mine, for this measurement, we'll be using 11 inches divided by 2 is going to give us 5.5. Then we add 1 inch for ease. Remember, this is the petal sleeve. The petal sleeve must not be too fitted, so we add that 1 inch for ease. Then we do a straight line just like the way I did. Then notice where I placed my pencil. That is where we are going to cut out first before we open up and cut out the front side, the front shape rather. Yeah, so this is what so basically this is just how to draft and cut basic sleeve. So for our petal sleeve, we are going to be needing 2 of this pattern. Then make sure you label front and back so you know which side to place on your fabric. So here I already cut out the second pattern for our petal sleeve. Please follow me how I'm going to measure our petal sleeve. So first, notch out the center of the sleeve. Then from the center, you measure 3.5. Then you go to the midpoint, measure 2.5. Then from the midpoint again, just notice how I'm placing my tape. You can go in by 3 inches. Then for that 3 dots, just place your French curve in such a way that it's going to connect the 3 dots, and it's going to give you a nice shape. Please take note of how I placed my French curve. Then we cut out. Please notice where I started this curve. I start from the first pattern. I started from from where I wrote front. Then after you cut it out, you place your pattern on the second pattern sleeve, notch the center also. Then where this is the reason I said you should label your front and back. So after cutting out the first pattern, you place your pattern on the second, the area you wrote back, you place it on the second pattern where you wrote front. Hope you get if that makes sense. Hope you get that. So you cut it out. Notice where I notched is it should rest on each other, please. So notice how I did the magic. Can I call it magic? So here we have a petal sleeve. So in the next video, I'm going to show how to place on fabric and give a neat finishing. Please share, like and subscribe. Thank you. Jesus. This one.